right now. Give me just a few minutes because I will be wait, why am I not moving? Oh, I changed my IP address. Girl. Okay. I think I'm back. Hello, hello. Okay. So, give me a few minutes. I just need to write something down in my planner and I'll be done. Donezo. My gosh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair. And then what's after this? I know that. Okay, so dark blue. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Dark blue. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What am I doing? Oh, I'm writing down my planner, like, cause I have what you call a commonplace book. And the thing is, right? I have this need to have a planner and a journal, but I can't really. I can't. Okay, I can't really. I tried the. Okay, okay. Let me gather my thoughts 1 second. Okay, I got this. So I had two planners. When I first started, two types: a weekly and a daily. So for the past for before I used to do a weekly, but I felt like I didn't have enough pages to write on because I had so much to write. So I did a daily journal now. And I burnt out so bad because there are just some days where I can't write and it would just be the summary of my day. And I thought about it and I was like, maybe it's time to do a hybrid setup where I would have a weekly and I would have, if I can remember, I'd have a daily instead. And instead of it like being something to recall my day, I would rather have it like keep track of what I'm doing throughout the day so I know where my time is going, because I feel like a lot of my time is not being utilized properly. So I thought that this would be a great idea to have a two planner hybrid setup, because I have a lot of notebooks as well. I have so many notebooks that need to be written on. So yeah, hopefully I can get through that. Okay. So let me just write down the plan I have, and then I'll get back to. I'll start the game. Trust. Trust. Then have this. Two two planner hybrid setup. That sounds so tech. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that sounds so tech. I do agree that it does sound techy. I mean, I work in the field of tech, so. Uh, but I don't think so. I think a lot of people use the words a hybrid setup. Right? It's a thing. It's the best work arrangement. Oh, sorry, I fell. Ooh, I'm glitching out. Okay. So basically, what I'm writing is the first planner is to like keep for the regular planning, and Like, just wait, where's my blue pen? Yes, I am that kind of person who uses different colored pens. And I'm proud of it. I love it. I invested so much on my Muji pens. Okay, let's do this, that, and this and that. Okay, wait, let me just remove this. Because honestly, it's hampering my writing ability. And it left a dent on my notebook. Come on. It left a scratch too. Wait. Oh, it's not a scratch. It's a paint mark. What the heck? I mean, oh well, okay. I mean, here we are. There's no point in sulking about that. Plastic goes back. No matter how deformed it is, it will go back to how it was. So one is to keep organized. To stay organized. Come and rest your paws with me. It's on Sunday morning. I never wanna leave. To stay organized, to keep an eye on my to-do list. Schedule my day. I had an entire argument with a friend about schedule. Schedule. Like, schedule, schedule, the word. They're like, no, it's schedule. And I'm like, okay. To each their own, right? So I was like, okay. Schedule. I'll stay with my schedule, you stay with your schedule. And that's perfectly fine. Right? What happened this time? Come on. I'll just remove that because that's too finicky for me. Huh? Schedule. Okay. I can see where you're from. Schedule. It's schedule. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Schedule. We both know what we're talking about. I'll be gone, by the way. I think a lot during Christmas season because why am I gonna be gone? Because Christmas season. I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be touching grass and meeting a lot. I think Christmas is the perfect excuse to meet with a lot of your friends. And besides, I'm really excited because there's going to be a Sega event soon. So like, woo! Bayonetta! Woo! And a lot of other games. I'm not gonna lie, when you say Sega room, all I remember is Virtua Tennis. Virtua Tennis. And then it had everyone. Rafael Nadal, Martina Hingis. She was my favorite, what do you call it, character there. And then Maria Sharapova. Everyone was there. Like, that was like, Virtual Tennis. When was that? 2008? 9? No idea. But yeah, it was a good day to be alive. A year. Um, And then daily scheduling. No, daily journaling. Okay, and then second planner, we'll use a green. A really dark 0.5 Muji pen green. Wait, why is it so light? What the hell? Why is it so light? What the? Am I being juked right now? Let me just... Give me 1 second. The green is not greening anymore! Oh my days, that's bad. What about this one? How does this work? Wait, why is the green not green? Is this how it... Wait a sec. This is not how it used to write. Give me 1 second. Let me just check my 2024 planner. I take it back. It is how it is. I was just tweaking. Placebo, placebo. I thought it was different, but it wasn't. Okay. Where's my other pencil? Let's... For that, we can use a dark blue pen. No, light blue pen. Okay. Second planner to track time. Basically, just... writing down. Now write down. Write or writing. Because I could be like, you know, writing down. I did. Day. What is this? And then writing down what I did throughout the day. And to see where I am spending what is wrong with this? To see where I'm spending the most time. To see where I'm spending the most time. Period. Full stop. Period. Okay, this will definitely help me. The advantages of this, it'll help me. Stay away from my phone. I would rather be making art of my YouTuber. Mm-hmm. And make it my commonplace book. Okay. Oh, my hand hurts. Oh, my wrists. It's not carpal tunnel. Hopefully not. And we have one page to write an article on. Okay. And I need to take my stuff to the laundromat. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, nope. Okay. I'm ready. I am prepared. This time I have an entire jug of water. Okay. Gabe. Ah. Why is it not there yet? Good. My the murder that occurred in my office. The return of the great thief Yatagaras. Thinking back, everything on that fateful day. 2 days earlier. Huh? Royal. Yes, everything began high up in the air, 9,000 feet in the air to be precise. Thank you for flying Goyo entrance. We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. We are asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts. Isn't that how they speak? Barely audible. Oh! March 12th, 6:13 a.m. Flight G3990, first floor lounge. That is great animation right there. I like how he's smaller than. Why do I feel like I just woke up from a horrible nightmare? 6:13, huh? Guess I was out cold for about 10 minutes. Slight turbulence indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. For your safety, we ask that you return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. I suppose turbulence is to be expected on the flight. Though admittedly I'm less than comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes. Hmm? What's this? A travel wallet? But it's not mine. How did someone else's travel wallet end up in my pocket? My head. Why won't this headache go away? Headache? Oh, I stumbled on my word there. I'll take care of this travel wallet later, or hand it off to an attendant. From earthquake-like turbulence to an elevator. What am I doing hesitating like this? Actually, I know full well why I hesitate. It was when I was still but a young child. I was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. But how long am I going to let my past haunt me? I need to change the title of the stream. 1 second. Let's try this. This is a good title right here. What? Yeah. You guys want to know the title I thought of? Turbulence ahead! I think that's good. Turbulence ahead. Just to reference the turbulence that's happening right now. Stream. Okay, now we save it, right? That's all we need to do. Turbulence ahead. Okay, that's it. Oh, wait, no. Let's put investigating Turnabout Airlines. Yay. But how long am I gonna let my past haunt me? It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one. Then there's a body. Jesus, there's a body! What in the world happened? Is there something wrong, sir? I must ask that you please return to your seat. He's dead! Please calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without all the facts. What's wrong? Did something happen? You murderer! What? No! You have it all wrong. It wasn't me. Dumbass bitch. Oh my god, it's that woman with a like octagonal hairstyle. March 16, 6:41 a.m. Flight G390, second floor, first class. Everyone, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement. I am one of your flight attendants today, Rhoda Teneiro. Rhoda. Unfortunately, we have just had a minor accident on this flight. Accident? Don't treat us like we're stupid. I caught a glimpse of it and it was murder. What? Murder? What's going on with this flight? Everyone, please calm down. There's no reason to panic. This flight will stay on course and make its scheduled landing. We are still currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence, so until we are out of this area of turbulence, I ask that you please remain seated. But someone was killed, right? I mean, what about the killer? Let me off! Please, there is no need to feel threatened. We have already apprehended the culprit. I ask that everyone please remain calm. What the heck is he talking about? Why should we remain calm? My name is Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecutor and I assure you that I am not a killer. Ha! Being a prosecutor doesn't make you incapable of murder, buddy. Now you listen here. I am not the killer. I simply found the body. So you say. However, I am sure that you are the perpetrator of this crime. I swear on my honor as a professional flight attendant. Well, you have no honor, lady. Oh, is that right? I know what I saw. And there's even very strong incriminating evidence to back me up. What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about? We've already alerted the proper authorities at our destination. Until we land, you will remain in our custody by the powers vested in our captain. I'm very sorry, but please understand our situation. Your situation? I'm more concerned with mine and the direction it's going in. I'm not about to just sit idly by when I get accused of murder. Miss Tenedo, is it? Yes. I was wondering if you might give me a chance. A chance to do what? A chance to plead my case. And a chance to ask what you mean by incriminating evidence just now. To accuse a passenger of such a grave crime without allowing him to give a proper defense. Can the professional flight attendant inside of you really call this action righteous? You have a point. Very well. I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal. I'm afraid you'll only look even more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy. I also do not have the time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick. Of course, as you wish. Good. Very well then. Let's get started. Why do I keep stumbling on my words? That's so weird. Is it because I haven't spoken all day? I know for a fact that I didn't kill that man in the elevator. What I don't know is what sort of evidence she has up her sleeve. But I'm certain it doesn't fit with how the crime really occurred. Dang, we're here already? What Miss Tenedo saw. I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I am certain you are the killer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator. It was you standing there with fresh blood dripping off the murder weapon. So if you would please cooperate, we will turn you over just as soon as we land. That's it? That's your evidence? I don't think you could ask for a more perfect witness testimony. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? Not really. Not really. It's hardly perfect when there's a gaping hole in it. Should I make him English? Like, should I voice him as an English speaker? Is this how I should do it? Wait, let me search if there's like a voice. Because I know there's an anime. I watched the anime, but I don't remember his voice. Because I am blending two sounds together. Oh my god, hold it! He sounds so... Okay, let's try our best. What Miss Tenedo saw. Okay. Oh, wait. Back. And then we press. Yes. Okay. We're going to present. Let's see if we can present without having to press because... Oh! Oh! Miss Tenedo! What's with you yelling all of a sudden? Force of habit. Well, it doesn't matter. Miss Tenedo, you say you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood. Is that correct? I sound so foolish. Yes, all that blood. Drip, drip, drip. Just recalling the scene sends a chill down my spine. What am I hearing? Sorry, I had to check something. Okay. Sorry, but your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you. Well, what? I'd like to direct your attention to this. Do you know what this is? It's a travel wallet, right? But it looks a little big and bulky. The thing you saw me holding when I discovered the dead body in the elevator was this very travel wallet, Miss Teneiro. What? Impossible! Now then, do you still think that I am the killer? That I killed him with a travel wallet? But, no, but I saw blood dripping from the wallet. I know I did. As you can see, this wallet is clearly stained. But if you would be so kind as to take a whiff, I think you'd agree it's only grape juice. Then. That's right. You mistook grape juice for blood. The murder weapon dripping with blood does not, in fact, exist. No! There. That should clear up the pesky accusation. Hold it! Wait just a sec. That is... I mean, even a wallet could be deadly if it was wrapped around something heavy. I demand that you show me what's inside. Please. She's trembling. And tacked on the please at the end. Sounds like I've got her. There's no need to look inside. Even you can tell from its appearance that it's light. No! I can't be sure of anything until I see the contents of the wallet of that wallet for myself. She's a persistent one. I suppose we have no choice but to see what's inside. Miss Tenedo, if you would be so kind as to open the wallet and check its contents for me. All right. I usually don't pry into passengers' belongings, but we have no choice here. Grape juice. Grape juice stains the outer cover. True, it was I who dropped it in the juice. However, I didn't do it out of ill intentions. Wow. Virginia? Virginia? Wait, is this an actual place? It seems that this passport is all that's in here. Virginia? As you saw, there's nothing but a passport inside. This renders your wallet was the murder weapon. Argument moot. Oh, I injured my toe. Wouldn't you agree? Hold it! Please, hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth. I put alcohol in my wound and it burns. It burns. It's not about the money. It's about putting alcohol in the wound. What is it now? Well, I was wondering, whose passport is it exactly? Can I take a look? Why not? I'm rather curious myself. Ooh! This is... Hicks, Ackby Hicks. Ackbay Hicks? Republic of Virginia. Just as I thought. This travel wallet belonged to Mr. Ackbay Hicks, which makes it the victim's property. You stole the victim's wallet, didn't you? How dare you? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. It is a how dare you situation because people who know Edgeworth's like money, like he's rich. He is rich. This guy has a silver spoon. Okay? I don't know, but he can afford really expensive stuffs. You said it yourself. You claimed to be holding this wallet in your hands when I found you. Perhaps I did misconstrue the wallet for the murder weapon, but it seems that I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is. I mean, I feel bad for her because, like, you know, you believe what you believe. As you claimed, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with the vile deed. I find it hard to believe myself, but your motive was very simple. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks' money, weren't you? So even though I didn't have the murder weapon on me, you still suspect me. I see. You stood up at the crime scene with the victim's wallet in your hands. How can I turn a blind eye and not suspect you of foul play? As you claimed, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. Okay, I read that already. I mean, the crime scene photo. Like, look at the money right there. I wonder if I might get a word in, Miss Tenedo. What is it now? Miss Tenedo, I wonder if you noticed the contradiction within your own testimony. What are you talking about? It's simply impossible that the motive for this murder was monetary theft. One glance at the crime scene should have told you that. What about the scene would prove that the motive of the murder was not money? If I may direct your attention to the things strewn all over the floor. Ah, that's right. The floor is covered in bills and coinage. By your rationale, these were the very things that the killer was after. I think we can assume that the wallet fell during the victim's struggle with his killer. And I would think that the killer would have noticed something like money scattering everywhere. Furthermore, as you can see, there was no effort made by the killer to gather the money. But the wallet! Ah yes, the wallet. You will also recall that the only thing in it was Mr. Hicks's passport. Ah! If you really are insisting that it was a crime based on greed, then you're claiming that it was all for an empty travel wallet. I... Forgive me! Please! Poor girl. Hey, what the heck? Are you saying the attendant's wrong? So that guy isn't the killer? Ha! Don't believe it, everyone. It's a trick. Will you all please be quiet? Miss Teneiro, yes? You lost your cool when you saw the dead body. Plus, the lounge was dark and looking into the light from the elevator. It's easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hand for the murder weapon. I take no offense that you thought that I was the killer. Mr. Edgeworth. Thank you for releasing me. Characters. I... Am I racist? Because I can't read this. I'm thinking of a language that I know, but I don't want to butcher a language, so I'll not. What is it now? Miss Teneiro, if you could please translate, I'd be much obliged. It sounds like Borginian, but I don't understand any of it. There's another attendant on this flight who... I said that he's giving the roundabout. I don't require an interpreter. I speak English just well. See? You, the attendant. Yes, sir. I want this person to be under arrest until we arrive at the airport. Okay. I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly are you hoping for? What is it you want? I'm finished talking to the likes of you. Please, I would like to hear why you would like me to be held under arrest until we land. You! How dare you try to waste my time? You're the one who stuck your nose into my affairs. I wanted to spend at least one more second with my precious art. I have no time for other things. Okay, I'm gonna stay with, like, a regular accent because we don't do that shit here, okay? Unless I'm given explicit permission to add my own pizzazz, I am not. Thank you. License to love, laugh, mime, and murder. I know what you are. I see through you. Insolvent. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it in English. Well, I should hope I'm not monetarily bankrupt, but I don't think that's what you meant. I'm sorry, but I don't think I caught your name. I'm Zinc LeBlanc II. I'm a very wealthy man in the Borginia. But I am not an ordinary rich man. I am an art dealer, a rich seller of beauty. Okay, yeah, sure, go. Mr. LeBlanc, what did you mean just now? Pardon? When you said Mr. Edgeworth was giving me the roundabout, I have to explain? Unbelievable! I would say it once and only once. I do not have a second to waste. Time is money, as they say. Yes, and yet you continue to blather on. Dang. I saw it. Yes, I did. I saw the victim go into the elevator, going down the lounge. It was exactly at 6 o'clock. Okay? And what's the significance of that time? At 6, he says. Wait, you saw him at 6? Huh, what's the matter? What's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth? He understands, I see. Miss Attendant, what time did you discover the body? Well, it was a little after that patch of turbulence, so I would say around 6:15. Huh? Hicks was his name, was it? Then I say that man Hicks was killed within the 15-minute time span, and the only person in the lounge at that time was this prosecutor, yes? Yeah, I was in my seat the whole time. Me too. I was watching the movie and enjoying a fine glass of grape juice. I'm still eating. I haven't finished, see? The other passengers and I have an alibi, so you have no problem with them, I suppose. No complaint, I see. Not a single word against this, right? I have no way of discounting what you have put forth at this point, but it was not me. Oh? So you say. But do you have, what you say, the evidence? Mr. Edgeworth, are you really the culprit after all? Mr. LeBlanc, I suppose you're quite certain what you saw? Enough to give testimony? Of course! I was looking at that man the whole time. He was playing with that annoying little, small machine the whole time. Machine? Yes! That's what you people call it in English, yes? It was making me crazy with the click, click, click. From the description, it sounds like some sort of small computer. Wait, let's check if there's... Okay. I believe what Mr. LeBlanc is talking about is a cell phone. I have to say I did see him playing with it quite a bit myself. A simple cell phone. A laptop or organizer I can see, but that's kind of low budget. I hate that noisy little machine in his hand. Not a fragment of beauty. All it produces is ugly sounds. Anyway, I know what I saw. Mr. Nato, yes? I was wondering if I might be granted permission to examine the crime scene. What? You want to examine the crime scene? If you would grant me a little measure of time, I'm sure I can produce the real culprit. I don't like the sound of that. Fox in the duck pen. Yes, I think that's how you say it in English. It's fox guarding the hen house, and I believe my innocence was proven earlier. And if I'm given the chance, I can clear up all the remaining doubts. Mr. Nato, if you wait until we arrive, there is a good chance that some evidence will have been destroyed by then. I understand. Let me see what the captain has to say. Ha! This should not be approved. Please, Mr. LeBlanc, in an emergency, all decisions are to be made by the captain alone. Now please wait here while I go ask the captain what to do. I'll be right back. Oh, I like how she runs. That's so cute. You are not planning to erase evidence when you are doing your investigation, yes? Of course not. Can I make a Russian accent? Is that... Wait, let me ask a trusted adult. Let me ask. Because I have no idea. Is it racist to use a Russian adult? No, it is actually. Because why Russian? Why this man? Because he's from Borginia. Right? For all we know. Yeah, let's just stick with one accent. Of course not. Ha! We will see. Mr. Edgeworth, you have the captain's permission to investigate the crime scene. What? Unbelievable! I am in your debt, Miss Tenero. However, there is one condition. I am to supervise you. Can you agree to that? Of course. Of course, I see no problem with that stipulation. It's only natural as I am still a suspect in this case. Grrr. I take full responsibility and will watch Mr. Edgeworth's every move. I hope this is reassurance enough that there will be no foul play. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, shall we proceed? If you should need my help with anything, please feel free to use Y to talk. That's triangle. It's time to head to the scene of the crime, the first floor lounge. This was Mr. Hicks's seat. I don't see the machine Mr. LeBlanc was talking about. Perhaps it's in the elevator? Maybe. We should probably head down to the crime scene now. Hello. Ah, that's right. I was in the middle. That's right. I was in the middle of recreating a chess game. Just an observation, but there aren't too many red knights around. But aren't there too many red knights around that lone blue pawn? Oh, sorry, tweet. My bad, my bad. Nonsense. It simply shows that the blue pawn is no match for the red knight's might. Where is it? Oh. It's my seat. Unfortunately, I didn't bring anything particularly useful for an investigation. It's not as if I'm consistently prepared for such a thing to occur. Don't get near me, you criminal! He said, don't get near me, you criminal. I am not the killer, and I intend to prove that starting now. But that's contrary to the facts! He says, but that's contrary to the facts. I can understand his English just fine, thank you very much. What's a lifesaver doing? What's a lifesaver doing here? I bought it at the flight stop just beyond the lounge. If something should happen, having one will save your life. I think this guy would have been better off not taking a plane to begin with. Hey, miss, how about another glass? Excuse me, but I was wondering if you don't know anything about the murder. How about it? How about a glass together? Sorry, I must decline. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the cute attendant. I'm sorry, but I am on the clock now. But if you need a refill, I'd be happy to bring you another glass at any time. You got it, Toots. That's no way to talk to a lady. Oh. If I may have a word with you. There's mistaken. Num num num. Awesome num num num. That's great to hear. However, I would like to ask you a few questions. I num num num. I said num num the entire time num, so I num 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 would know num num. Eat or speak. Please pick one. Num 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 num. I think he chose to eat. Yes, I can hear that. March 12, 7:26 a.m. Flight G390, first floor, lounge. I want to thank you for your help back there, Miss Tanedo. It was nothing. You should thank the captain for granting you permission. And just so everything is perfectly clear, I still don't trust you. Your standing with me hasn't changed one iota. I see. I will bear that in mind. I received an order from the captain earlier. He wanted you to know that we reserve the right to stop your investigation if we feel you are not making progress. And when we do, he asks that you please return to your seat at that time. So my time runs out at his and his crew's discretion, does it? I have to find a way to discredit Mr. Blank's testimony before time is up. I understand. By the way, is there any place you can think of where the killer might hide on board? I don't think so. After every first-class passenger was accounted for at his or her seat, we made a thorough search of the plane. As for business and economy class, no one can move between those two classes. And first class without a staff key card. And we found no record of keycard being used at all. Which means I have a first-class killer on my hands. At least I know that much for sure. And one other thing. No one else has been allowed this crime scene since the murder was discovered either. Oh, oops. First floor lounge. Now then, let's get started. But where should we start from? Let's start with Mr. LeBlanc's statements. The crime occurred between 6 a.m. and 6:15 a.m. Excuse me. During that interval, the only person in the lounge was myself, which would make me the prime suspect. However, since I did not kill Mr. Hicks, it means that the killer was around somewhere. If we are to believe what you say is true, then yes. I believe the first order of business will be to gather information to win your trust. Okay. Wait, can we go back upstairs? This door leads to the flight attendant's room, but please understand that it is off limits to unauthorized personnel. This room is giving off the scent of women's perfume. One would think that perfume would smell great. However, to me, it simply smells. Not that I have any interest in what lies behind this door. Perhaps we should return to the investigation, Mr. Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth, sorry, I was spaced out for a second there. Let's go. Padulo. There's some spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. I assumed it was spilled during the turbulence. Oh, we must clean that up or someone might get hurt. Aha! What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I've found some very important evidence. Ugh. The fotopalinto. What is it? They're a little smudged, but I think we can both agree they are a set of footprints. So you think... Wait, what do we have? Yes, these belong to our killer. Oh, then maybe we should check the shoe sizes of everyone in first class. I don't think that will be of any help to us. Unfortunately, the prints are too smudged, which will make it hard to get a definitive match. Oh, I see. What floor does this elevator service? Only the first and second, although it can also go down to the cargo hold. However, that requires a flight crew keycard. So the only floors accessible to the passengers are the first and second, huh? I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. The body. I wonder what was hanging off this lanyard. Something's missing from this picture. Now if I could just put my finger on it. What is this sinister-looking figure on the floor here? Oh, that's a piggy bank of our company mascot, Captain Ugo. Taishogo? Ugo Taisho? It's just one of the many pieces of merchandise we sell at our in-flight shop. This bank is a limited edition, and is so popular that we're down to our last one. You have an in-flight shop? Yes, it's just beyond the lounge to the right. The shutter to the store is closed at the moment, but it was open the whole flight up until Mr. Hicks' body was discovered. There's blood on here. Could this have been the murder weapon? Okay. Money is strewn all over the floor of the elevator. I would guess it was all in Mr. Hicks' wallet at some point. There is no grape juice residue on the soles of his shoes, making it highly unlikely Mr. Hicks had entered this elevator after the turbulence. I doubt anyone was expecting to find a dead body in an elevator on this flight. So Mr. Hicks, is he really dead? Yes. She's trembling, although I can't fault her for that when there's a corpse right there. Mr. Hicks, if you're really dead, then please answer yes. I see she's over trembling now, although a new symptom seems to have appeared. Anyway, I should focus on the victim's body. Let's see. There's blood on the back of Mr. Hicks' head. Could this be the cause of death? He appears to have been struck very hard. He appears to have been struck very hard. Even his glasses are broken. That's unfortunate. Oi? There's something sticking out of his wallet. Hope he won't mind if I take a look what's inside. It's a picture. It looks like it was taken inside of a building somewhere. I see. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? Yep, this one. Mr. Hicks' machine is nowhere to be found. His machine? Ahem, his cell phone, Miss Tenero. So I guess it's because it's not here. Yes, I think we can safely deduce the killer took it. Let's read this. Okay. Just making sure that I did not miss anything. Can we use the logic thing now? Oh. What's going on? Right? Oh, is there something wrong? Please, please, please. Nice. A statue with blood on it lying next to the body of a man who was beaten to death. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I think I figured something out. Yes? Yes? What is it? The way the blood is on this, it looks like it matches up the wound on his head. Well, aren't we deserving of the Master of the Obvious title? Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Don't you think that's worth investigating? It would appear that this figurine is our murder weapon. Oh, I just knew it! I can't think of any other connection! Perhaps the Master of the Oblivious would be more befitting. Yeah, she's being mean. I think my guy said rated E for everyone. These hands are rated E for everyone. What clues? Why would it? Oi? No way! I didn't know what to do with that.
True, there wasn't anyone else in the lounge other than myself right before the turbulence. But if the killer was inside in the elevator along with the victim, then that's a different story.
I have it!
I'm sorry, but I don't understand, Mr. Edgeworth. I can prove that someone other than myself was here around the time of the murder.
What? Really?
Yes, it's rather simple, actually. The proof is in the pudding, or rather, the grape juice in this case. These footsteps here confess to me the very fact that someone exited the elevator alive. Seeing as how the victim is dead, that would mean a second person. But, but couldn't the footprints be from Mr. Hicks himself? Ah, but if you could take a look at our victim's shoes, you can see the soles are spotless, which means Mr. Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There was actually one other person inside the elevator.
Nice.
What's going on over there?
Okay, LeBlanc. Unforgivable! This is unforgivable! Do you understand what I'm saying? The movie is late! It is the same level of bad as if the plane arrived late. But the movie...
What? I will not talk to you anymore. You are just wasting my time.
What is the matter, Mr. LeBlanc?
If there is no emergency, please return to your seat, sir.
Do not tell me what to do. I need not sit down. Well, Mr. Persecutor, do you have proof that you are innocent yet?
If you would like, I will prove my innocence to you right now.
What? Nonsense! Are you saying that my eyewitness testimony is mistaken?
Not mistaken. Merely there is no room for doubt. I'd be most honored if you could please tell me what you saw in detail one more time.
Fine. Suit yourself.
I think that's a better voice. Like a dozy, nasally type of voice.
I'm certain I saw Mr. Hicks enter that elevator. It was when the needles on my pocket watch pointed to
Oh, wait, what?
Pointed to the 6 and 12. The body was discovered 15 minutes after in the lounge, yes? Then you, the only person in the lounge at the time, must be the criminal.
And that is where we get... You know why? Wait, let me point something out. Okay, after this. Mr. LeBlanc's conclusion seems to make good logical sense. After all, the only person in the lounge at the time of the supposed murder was me.
So, my eyewitness testimony. If you think you can destroy it, then come let me see.
Oh my gosh. There was this reel I saw that was like a girl that's like, hey guys, check out the name of my sink.
The Insinkamator.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Hurry! Do I look like a man who is having the time to wait for you?
Why is he acting so irritated? I'm the one accused of murder here. Anyway, I must find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's account somehow. And fast. Okay. I was talking about something, right? In regards to the time. Do you see this? When the needles on my pocket watch pointed to the 6 and 12. I've gone through this issue so many times. I went to Taiwan, so I rolled my rolled my time back. I was an hour advanced from the Taiwanese time, and I rolled my time back. What's crazy is that when I went back, to where I lived, I had to add another hour back in because I forgot that I was in Taiwanese time, and I was like, wait, what's going on? Why am I so early? Why is everything so late? Or something like that. I am dumb. So when I saw the statement, I was like, oh, there's something wrong there. But I'll be right back in just 1 second. I need to go and give my cat some um kitty grass. Be right back. Hi, I'm back. Good, that's good. This is great. Okay. Uh, I'm back. Alright, let's go. Oh my days. I'm tweaking the heck out. Okay. Which one do we let's press them in order. Oh shoot. Mr. LeBlanc, were you able to get a good look at the inside of the elevator at the time? Of course. I saw what was inside. And you are sure that the victim was in the elevator alone? Yes. The only person inside that was Mr. Hicksman. Oh, what was that, Mr. Hicksman? Oh. Hmm. This last outburst is a bit too important to let go. Okay. You think we can present this? Oh! Wait, why is it tweaking out? Wait, that's... Give me 1 second, guys, because it's really disturbing. How... because I think... You see, it's changing from Xbox to... It's changing from Xbox to PS5, 4. And it started mid-game, I think. I only noticed it mid-game. Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Let's check if there's any way we can fix this. Oh. What's this? Steam settings controller. It doesn't show that for me. I don't have this. I don't have this feature. Controller. Check detected Steam client. I don't have that. When am I supposed to connect it to my computer? Eh, 1 second, please. No controllers detected. Okay.
Okay, make sure, so here, right click ASUN Attorney and select Properties. In the Controller tab, select the Disable Steam Input under Override. Okay. So I need to go to Steam. So let's check it at Properties. Properties, Controller. In the Controller tab, select the Disable Steam Input under Override. Okay. Okay, you'll see the.
So does that mean that? Okay. Now it's just gone. Oh, I need to restart the game. Oops. My badge. Hi, Ramen. Now I'm just what do you call it? What am I doing? Fixing some stuff. So, let's go. Where is it? Okay, here's the game. Reopening the game. Ooh! PS4 props! Hell yeah! We won, we won. I am winning, yes. Okay, let's go. La 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 la. The word, oh, okay. I remember I made a mistake here. Hmm? What is it? Did I buy? Yeah, I bought the arcane bundle. I was supposed to buy it. I was supposed to buy it for like during stream, but a friend wanted to see, so I bought it. I bought it. Yeah, so that's what happened. uh, let me just check. Yeah, yeah, I bought it. Yep. I even recorded it to be honest. So I'm planning to upload that on like Steam or something. Steam, YouTube. So yeah, I'm hoping to be able to get that. Let's go. Okay. Let me just man. Okay, okay, okay. Ah, I am mistaken. Okay. Let Okay, I pressed it. Was he really alone? Of course. I will even bet 1 cent. A cheap ante for a cheap testimony. But if that's how you want to play, I'll happily take your 1 cent. Okay, so let's present this because I made a mistake a while ago and I presented the wrong evidence. Hi, Porksy. Oh, you guys are having a conversation. Dang, I felt like saving for now. That bundle doesn't fascinate me. And also somehow we are unfriend in Val. That's why you don't see me. Yeah, I don't know, man. Did you wait? We are unfriend? Drop your Valorant name here. I'll add it again. I don't know why we are unfriended. Because I see Lilith. I see her online. I haven't seen her the past few days, but I've seen her online. I was like, where's Ramen? Like, where's Ramen? I'm like, okay. He gone, okay. Mr. LeBlanc, could you please take a look at this piece of evidence for me? In American dollars, I say that's worth around 9.99. What are you. Wait, what? Oh, again. Mm hmm. Yeah. Let's press. XXXXX. Ramen Mujitsu no. Okay. Wait, what? Come on, bro. I assume the pocket watch in this case is the one you keep checking, is that correct?
Nope, it doesn't. That's why I'm reading it.
Oh, you noticed. It's a very expensive antique, I will have you know. The feeling is wonderful when I fully wind it up by hand.
Does it look... It does look very well designed and quite classy.
I will have to charge you if you want to touch it.
That's quite alright. Let's continue with your testimony.
What a cheap man you are. Now return the time you wasted back to me. And if we must, I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator at 6 o'clock. The body was discovered 15 minutes in that lounge. 15 minutes after.
15 minutes after that in the lounge. Yeah, makes sense.
It was.
It's true that I found the victim's body at 6:15.
And that's when I found the two of them as well. You see? It all matches my testimony.
Good.
Okay, makes sense.
What can we present? Six, all time zones. All times shown correspond to our departure time zone. What? Bro, I swear. Can I skip this? Because why can't I present this? Why is this wrong? This is obviously the answer.
What in the world is going on?
Mr. LeBlanc.
What is it?
There's a very glaring contradiction in your testimony.
What do you mean?
Please take a look in the area in front of the elevator.
There, at the spilled grape juice. Yes, and?
Will you admit that you also spilled it within the blood?
Yes, and? Will you admit that you also spilled it with the blood?
No, it spilled itself during the turbulence. But the interesting thing here is that a set of grape juice footprints.
Footprints?
Yes, the ones that lead from within the elevator out into the lounge itself. It's evidence that proves that someone other than Mr. Hicks exited the elevator alive.
Oof!
That's funny. There must have been another person in the elevator with Mr. Hicks. Now then, I'm done playing games. Why don't you tell us the truth?
Okay, he's speaking in Borginian for those who don't make it more dramatic, bro.
He's speaking Borginian. Can you please translate that for us? No way. That's totally impossible, I guess, is what he said.
No way! That is totally impossible. I know that there was no other person in there. I saw it with my own eyes.
If you want to know what I think, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying to us.
I suppose she's right. He doesn't seem to be lying.
But then, what does it mean? What about this contradiction? Mr. LeBlanc, please, just once more, will you recall the details of what you witnessed for me? Bro's sweating. His hair looks like a uncooked ramen.
I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my seat. I was always checking the time, over and over again. I happened to follow that man with my eyes when he passed me, and I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering. But I swear there was no one else inside. No one!
Okay, sure. I'm gonna drink water. Mr. LeBlanc, if you would please calm down.
What? There you two have an issue with my eyewitness testimony.
No, not at all.
Please forget I said anything.
Yet again, he doesn't appear to be lying. But I can't let this testimony stand as the truth.
The hell, I am ramen. Bro, do you have his hair?
I don't think so.
You see that hair? That hair is ramen noodles. I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed my seat. I was always checking the time. Over and over.
Okay? Why were you so attentive to the time?
Because something unforgivable was happening.
Hmm? Come to think of it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier.
I was giving a complaint to the attendant about the movie starting time. Return back to me my time in money. You understand the point.
Movie? Is he talking about the in-flight one that's mentioned in the magazine? A summary of the plot and its start time. Interesting.
They were supposed to show License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder. I cannot see that movie in my country. You can only see it on international flights. I looked forward greatly to that movie. I checked my pocket watch whenever possible so I would not miss it. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board.
Oh! All our time shown
Correspond to our departure time.
departure time zone. Departure time zone.
But the movie is still very late. Very, very late.
Your pocket watch. I'd like to ask you a little more about it, if that's all right.
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
Ha 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 ha.
You're sure about what you testified, Mr. LeBlanc?
Yes, of course. I'm a very busy man. I am immediately busy when I land. I have many places to go and no time to waste adjusting my pocket watch. His hair looks like cheese bulldog. Cheese bulldog?
Oh, cheese bulldog 너무 좋아.
Yes, it's really nice, but like you burn your tongue when you eat.
I see. That was a very valuable statement you just made.
Flatter me all you want, but you will not get 1 cent out of me.
That's all right. All I require is this piece of testimony.
Okay. It's destiny. It's departure time zone, my dear.
Mr. LeBlanc, you said this just now in your testimony. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came aboard.
Now, if your watch has been set to our destination's time zone, it would mean that your watch is displaying the time of our destination. Yes, and the correct time is worth its 6 cents.
I would like you to take a look at this.
If you believe the Sky magazine,
clocks on this flight run in accordance with the time of our
departure
time zone. Of course, the movie schedule was also created with that in mind.
Miss Teneiro, for confirmation's sake,
what time zone is this flight aligned to right now?
Well,
we made a short stop at a transfer point. That's right. It was in that small Asian country, the Republic of Zhengfa. But we didn't readjust our onboard clocks at the time. So right now, we are still running on Borginian time.
What?
The time difference between Borginia and our destination is 9 hours.
In that case, it's only natural that your watch would be out of sync with the schedule. What?
Furthermore, with your analog watch set to our destination time, it would appear to be running 3 hours fast compared to when flights compared to the flight's onboard clocks. And it also changes everything about your testimony. And you can bet 1,000,000 on that. In light of this information, it means you saw Mr. Hicks 3 hours prior at 3 a.m. My 1,000,000 cents! This should clear up all of the remaining accusations. So this basically widens the time frame for the time of death, right? Yes. Because Mr. LeBlanc saw the victim enter the elevator at 3 a.m., it means that the time of death could be anywhere from 3 to 6:15 a.m. The question now is, where was Mr. Hicks during that span of time, and what was he doing? I've got something to say. And you are? Yeah, I'm a cabby meal. I'm a flight attendant. And what is it you wish to say? Well, I think your story is a little different from how I remember it. What do you mean, Cammy? I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 a.m., you know. What? How can you be so sure of the time? Oh, that's right. He pushed his call button while we were parked at the transfer point. Ah, the stop we made for refueling and cargo transfer in Jingfa, correct? A message from Captain Ugo. This flight will be making a brief stop to refuel and transfer cargo in the Republic of Jingfa between 4 and 5 a.m. We ask that all passengers remain on board at that time. Thank you for your cooperation. Girl. Yes, it was from 4 to 5 a.m. according to our clocks. And during that time, did any of the passengers leave or did any new ones board on this flight? No. Not a single person got off or on in Jingfa. What about the flight crew? The few who were handling the cargo transfer might have temporarily gotten on or off, but eventually everyone, including Kami and myself, came back on the plane. So basically, I can assume that no one left or got on since our initial takeoff. Interesting. I should keep that in mind. Okay. What time is it? 35. What caught you off guard? What caught you off guard? What? What caught you off guard, Ramen? What did? Huh? Oh. The what? That one? Yeah. I exhausted my vocal cords for that one. Lumao. LMAO. Yeah. Yeah, and I answered his call. I can tell you, Mr. Acme Hicks was there to see it when we took off again at 5 a.m. Alright then, that puts the time of the murder between 5 and 6:15 a.m. Okay, now what time did you come down to the lounge, Mr. Edgeworth? I remember coming down here as soon as we left the Republic of Jingfa. Ah! You were here the whole time from 5, yes? Then you are the only one who could be the killer. Mr. Edgeworth, were you really here in this lounge the entire time from 5 a.m. onwards? Unfortunately, yes. But then how do we explain the footprints? Is it not that obvious? This man waited for Mr. Hicks here in this lounge and waited to kill him. And then he put the corpse in the elevator. That's when the turbulence happened. My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken, but the time that I saw Mr. Hicks on the elevator, The second floor does not matter because the entire incident concluded here in this lounge. Everything happened in this lounge? Is that what you really believe, Mr. LeBlanc? Do you have another idea? I simply feel that there is something out of place in the scenario you presented.
Is there? Is it this?
Usually on display. I'm gonna die. Okay. The murder weapon. This little piggy bank is sold at the in-flight shop. It is sold there and only there, and it is not displayed here on this lounge. How then did it find its way here? Don't you find that a tiny bit suspicious? Such a trivial point. It only means that you prepared it, taking it from the shop first before coming here. It doesn't prove you are innocent at all. Is there no way to win with this man? Hold it! If I may. What is it? You see, well, it's just as Mr. Edgeworth says. Oh? And why do you know this so well? Well, it's just that piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes. And when was this? It was maybe around 5:40 a.m. Isn't that just before we hit that patch of turbulence? That's right. You were in the shop just before the turbulence? Yes, I was. Come to think of it. Miss Taneiro, when I found the body, I believe you came out of that door. Yes, I did. And what is beyond that door? That's the flight attendant's room. Then you were on the first floor? Yes, I had to do something at the shop in the flight attendant's room, so I went to the shop first and then to the flight attendant's room. Are you saying you passed by me at some point? Yes, you seemed really into the issue of a Sky magazine you were reading at the time. I don't suppose you noticed me walking by. I vaguely recall someone walking by. I just didn't take notice of who it was. Anyway, the piggy bank was definitely there at the shop when I went there. Why did you go to the shop in the first place? I went there for a work-related matter. Work, you say? Yes. The upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities. Why did you not say anything about that until now is what I want to know. In any case, I believe it's clear that the shop needs to be investigated as well. Shall we head over there then as well? Hold it! What is it now? Aren't you forgetting something, Miss Rhoda? Don't you need the captain's permission to check the shop? No, I haven't forgotten, but I have already asked him for permission to search the entire plane, so I think we're all right. Huh? That's so weird. What is? Well, I just talked to the captain, see, and he said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all. What is the meaning of this, Miss Taneiro? It means she's lying. Go on, admit that you are. You said that you had permission to search all over, but you don't. And yet, here you are. You, flight attendant, what are you trying to do? Pull the sheet over us? The captain's calling for you, Miss Rhoda. Oh, but don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way. Miss Taneiro, why would you do such a thing? Please, excuse me. Looks like I get to be in charge now. Please go back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth. If you would follow me, I will be your guide from now on. There's something about Miss Taneiro that piqued my curiosity. But right now, investigating the in-flight shop is my top priority. Okay. Can I go back upstairs? Weren't we going to the in-flight shop? Of course, I still fully intend to. Okay, well, the shop is over there. Don't forget now. Girl. Dang, I like Cammy. Girl, keep your head out of the gutter. There's something written on the pedestal. Here lies Ugo Hughes. Huh? I don't think that's what they meant to write. This toppled over chair, yet another victim of the turbulence. There's something written on the back. In honor of Rocker Pal's Day. I have the distinct impression that this chair has nothing to do with the case. No, it's not what you think. I like how she caught the other attendant. Oh yeah, she was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. So this is the in-flight shop. It's quite a mess in here. You think? I guess I'll have to clean things up then. Hold on! You can't clean up a potential crime scene! Oh, thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much. She even broke the fourth wall. She looked at us and she said it. I mustn't rush into things here. I must remain cool, calm, and collected. Because this piggyback was left at the crime scene. There's a very good chance that the killer paid this place a visit. Okay. What the fuck are those? This is a suitcase? This looks cute! What the heck? I love it. I like how the colors of the wheels are mismatched as well. Those are our company's completely original line of suitcases. They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are. You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it. Perhaps that's how things work on this flight, but in the real world, you try, then buy. No way! But either way, it doesn't really matter. True. Either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they boarded the plane? Anyway, you see that? Just look at that. Just look at all that Captain Ugo heads painted on there. Cute company mascot, isn't he? They're painted on with a lot of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to jump at you? It's certainly making a jump inside my stomach. Huh? Oh, I guess there's no fooling your refined tastes. You look like you really wanted to get one, and then I thought I was gonna finally make my first sale, but you saw right through it. Glad that's done though. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again, okay? But I never showed any interest in it to begin with. It's really pretty horrible, isn't it? You wanna know something? This suitcase was designed by Miss Rhoda. Miss Tornado designed this? Yeah, it was a company-wide contest. Well, it does have a very sharp design sense. Also, the accent you were adding for Cami suits so much. Yeah, it does. She looks like she's really smart. She looks like she's really smart, but she wants to hide her intelligence through sloppiness. Do you know what I mean? Haha, sharp? Like stinky sharp cheddar, maybe. I really have no idea why the bigwigs decided to go with it. It's so bleh. Bleh. Miss Tenero designed this, did she? It's definitely not what I would have expected. Ah! You okay? I'm fine. Please, watch yourself, Miss Meal. Letting a suitcase freely roll around has got to be a safety violation. Here, I'll put it back. I like how she's just front facing now. What's this? Inside the display case, there's a row of lifesavers and life vests for sale. We saw a lot of those when there's some kind of accident or something. But some people buy them even when nothing's going on. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? Care to buy one? I sense that this shop is one shopper away from being sued. Lemao. There are all kinds of luxury name brand merchandises for sale on this display case, and they're lined up in such a manner as to scream "buy me" to any passers-by. Stuffed toys, just like the one Miss Meal is holding, are on display here. They're relatively cheap, which explains why they're displayed so haphazardly. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? You know you want one too. They're great for when you're stressed. Why do I envision stuffed animal abuse when she says that? Oh, kinda, yeah. The glass from this display case is shattered all over the floor, and it looks like there's nothing on display inside either. Wait, actually, I think there is something. What is this? A mini captain's hat? Let's connect the logic. God damn, she's so good at convincing. Hell yeah. Like, come on, you know you want to buy this stuffed toy. It's like good as stress relief. The hat probably used to be on the piggy bank's head. Let's give it a go and see. I believe this piggy bank was forcibly removed from this display case. Does this mean the killer broke the glass to get at it? Really? Don't tell me you don't know what things go where. Don't tell me you don't know what things go where in this shop. Well, I don't. Miss Rhoda's in charge of this place. So, come on. How should I know anything? I sense that further inspection of display case is needed. There is some blood in one of the corners. Could this piggy bank be the murder weapon? Yeah, I think we got that. What else am I supposed to do? There's a wide selection of souvenirs for sale in this display cases. You know what I'd suggest? Sorry, but I have no intention of buying souvenirs on this trip. Okay, then how about you buy something from me then? It's a present! I can't think of a single reason why I'd want to buy you anything. But I've had my eye on that pendant for such a long time. Try paying some attention to me when I ask you something, then we'll talk. I like how she's like, fuck that. I won't rest until I've inspected every nook and cranny. Bro, the glass is broken as hell. The glass in this door is broken. Perhaps it was the killer who broke it in order to take the piggy bank. But it's a bit odd that the inside of the glass is so devoid of glass shards. Ah, I get it. I don't remember. I'll get myself some snacks. Sure, you get snacks for all of us. Plus, the glass broke so rather cleanly. What is it? I touched the glass and it cut my finger. It hurts, Mr. Edgeworth. It hurts. Please tell me you can deal with such a minor cut on your own. Girl. This fell out of it, and then they just used it as a like cover. There's definitely something very unusual about this. About what? If the killer if the killer had broken the glass to get at the Captain Ugo Bank, there should be shards of the glass inside the case itself. Oh, I see. Yes, I gotta be like that. However, there's not a single piece of glass inside the display case. Nope, no there isn't. Which means that the glass was broken from inside out. The piggy bank must have fallen over from the turbulence and right through the glass. Yeah, that's for sure. There's so much glass all over the floor. I'm willing to bet that this hat was knocked over its head that time too. Ah, that's nice. Which leads me to believe that the killer took the Captain Ugo bank from here after the turbulence. Take your power naps on your own time, Miss Meal, and listen when I'm talking. What? But the murder occurred before the turbulence, which rules this piggy bank out as a murder weapon. So you mean the bank's not the real murder weapon? It's a fake? Yes. At this point, that is a very real possibility. But then what if when the killer went to take Captain Ugo, they broke the glass by accident? The display case is locked, so that's highly unlikely. Yeah, but there's one person who could have. Oh? And who would that be? Miss Rhoda, of course. I mean, she's the one in charge of this place, so she has the keys to everything. Miss Rhoda Tenio, huh? Well, that's bad for Rhoda. That's really, really bad. I am not gonna lie. Chrysanthemum for prosecutors, sunflowers, chrysanthemum for prosecutors because they work for the government, sunflowers for defense attorneys because Jiyu, and Sakura for the police. Yay! Yes, there's definitely something wrong here. Well, what's with the sudden yelling? Tell me, Miss Meal, don't you think there's something strange about these suitcases? Well, sure, they totally is strange, like the color and such. That's not what I'm talking about. Now pay attention. Ah, you're scaring me, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry. These suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper. Yeah, they look a bit uptight, don't they? But I guess they take after their creator. Again, that's not what I meant, Miss Mio. Don't you find it unusual that these suitcases are the only things undisturbed by the turbulence? Never mind. I'd sooner find an answer by inspecting these suitcases myself. Upon closer inspection, they really are quite hideous. Tee. I wonder how Miss Rhoda would have reacted if she heard what you just said. What's wrong? She makes a good point. It would be wise of me to watch what I say out loud. What's this? I've spotted something that's not quite right. What's so unusual about this suitcase? The fucking wheels are like discolored, bro. There's something very peculiar about these wheels. Huh? As in, there are no stoppers in place on these. Without stoppers, one would think that the turbulence would have sent it flying. And, ugh, ugh. And so, it is very likely that this suitcase was placed here after we hit the turbulence. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we? Like, I swear, legit, like, the freaking wheels are mismatched. What's this? The wheel is completely covered in something. This color and scent. It appears that the substance in question is grape juice. But why would there be grape juice on the wheel of a suitcase? It would appear to be unlocked. Let's take a look at what's inside. A piece of cloth. And it's soaked with blood! Ah! It's blood! It appears that this suitcase is very strongly tied to our murder after all. Yay. So explain this to me? What does this suitcase have to do with a murder? I believe it's pretty safe to say that the killer used this suitcase in some manner, such as to move something, perhaps. But aren't you just talking about the cloth that? That alone is too small. A larger item would be needed to move what I'm thinking of. The thing I believe the killer used this suitcase to transport is the body. Something that would fit inside a suitcase that is so covered in blood. Welcome back. Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it? Go yo. Suitcase. Go you. Suitcase jotted down in my organizer. Found inside the case, beautiful pattern has been soiled by blood. But, in light of this, I'd say that Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else, which means that the murder was committed in an entirely different location. So you're saying that after moving the body into the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase in here and just left it? Exactly. What is it? Nothing. Just that I was thinking about what Miss Rhoda said about coming here for something. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. I wanted to give you a bit more time, but I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. I'm very sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, but the captain feels that he has allowed you ample time. He said that he'd appreciate if you could wrap it up here and return to your seat. I understand his sentiments. However, if I'm not allowed to complete my investigation, the crime scene may become contaminated by the time we land. If I must stop, then I insist I will be allowed to oversee the preservation of the two sites, under your supervision, of course. If that is your only condition, then I believe we can accommodate your wishes. I'm here to assist you in any way that I can, Mr. Edgeworth. Sounds like fun! We can camp out and watch everything together! I've found proof that the real crime scene was not in the lounge, and I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of any wrongdoing. And yet, regarding what Miss Meal reminded me about Miss Teneiro, I can't allow my investigation to end here. The truth must come to light. Are we fucking done? Yes! In 2 hours! Oh my gosh, oh my days, we're done. Oh wait. Okay.
That's it for today's stream. I'm really glad that you guys could drop by Porksy and Ramen. Yeah, I'm tired vocally, physically. I didn't know that voice acting could be physically taxing, especially when you're voicing like a lot of people at the same time. It really cranks up your brain what kind of accents that you want to give. But the problem here is I didn't want to be in any way, shape, or form racist. So like I tried to keep it like in a more neutral type of voice rather than something that's distinctive of any like other, because this that's assumed that Borginia, right? We came from Borginia to the Japanifornia, which is assuming it's, very American, right? So yeah, that's what think. I think it's a pretty good. Honestly, I think it's pretty well. I think I did pretty good considering the limited options I could go for. I don't know. I'm not that creative. Girl, you just saw, man. You're gonna love it when we start presenting stuff. Well, I hope you all had a good time. Have a great rest of your day. I'm going to go on my bed and die. I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna be a murdered body. So yeah. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day. See you all next time. Bye. Drink water before dying. Yeah, I should. Wait, let me drink water now. Woo! Girl. Bye, girl. See you later, Raman. Bye.